Hey y'all, Edward the Lego Texan here with another speed build for you. Today we're building set 31147, the Lego Creator 3-in-1 Retro Camera. This set came out on January 1st, 2024, contains 261 pieces and includes 3 builds. Of course, the main build being the Retro Camera. And just from the look of this thing, I'm impressed already. It has the strap included as a piece. And down here on the film canisters, I'm not certain if those are sticker elements or if they're printed pieces. We'll find out when we open the box. Can also be rebuilt into this TV and also this kind of old school digital camcorder. This reminds me of my late father, who was heavy into home video making. So he had a camcorder like this. Later in life, of course, my father being younger, he had the larger over-the-shoulder bulky video camera. Eventually got down to something this size. I'm looking forward to building all 3 of these, and that's what we're going to do today. So this is going to look a little different. This is a compilation video that you're watching right now of all 3 builds. Actually, before this, you will have seen each individual build on my channel as its own separate build, but this is the only one I'm doing an introduction on, and all my reviews will also be on this. I'm going to review each build as I build it. So stay tuned for those. There's going to be a little bit of a long video today, so let's get to it. Hey y'all, welcome back to my review of the Retro Camera. Here it is. And one thing I liked about this is it's actually kind of life size. A camera like this is actually about how big a camera this size would be. I like the details that went into it. Now, like some of the controls up top, they don't actually function. They're just there for effect. Like these wheels didn't do anything. This one actually held in place by a rubber piece. This crank, I believe, is a film winding crank right here. And of course, the shutter button actually doesn't do anything. But you can actually see through the viewing port. Let me show you here. You should be able to see my mouth right there. Really cool to see that. I like that a lot. Another feature that I like is that they included 2 film canisters. That's what the yellow ones are at the end for those who are not my age on this app. I did like that they included they're stickers. I did finally find that it wasn't printed pieces, they're stickers. But all of them are previous 3-in-1 sets. Here's the camper van. Here's, I believe, one of the new wildlife set with that big brick giraffe. Some butterflies here. And on this one, they've got the new roller skate that just came out this year, the 3-in-1 dogs, and the motorcycle. And the cool thing about both of these is that if you go to the back of the camera, you grab this little piece right here and pull open, you got a door, which you can insert your film right in there and close it up, just like a real camera. I think Lego knocked it out of the park with this 3-in-1 set. At least the camera part. Now, I haven't built the other two builds yet, but I'll give my opinion of those after those are done here. But as far as this one goes, this by itself is worth the purchase. This is a great display piece, especially for camera collectors. My wife is going to be building this once I take it apart for her, because she's a camera aficionado collector. She loves cameras, especially like something like this style. This was really cool, really fun to build. I had a blast doing it, and I'm fairly certain I'll have a blast building the other two builds too. So, my review for the camera is done, but I'm not done yet. Please stay tuned for for my next build, which is going to be the video camera alternate build of this. So stay tuned. Hey y'all, welcome back to my review of the camcorder, which is the second of 3 builds for the 3-in-1 retro camera. Here it is. This thing is very nice, very compact. It's detailed. It has a viewer that folds out. You get 3 of the 6 sticker pieces included in this part of the build, and you get the nice big lens that was on the camera in the first build. We actually found our old camcorder that we used to have many, many years ago, and it's still good. It doesn't work right now, but we still have it. And comparing it to the one I just built, they are very close in size. I was actually surprised. I didn't recognize it as being really close to life size until I looked at it. Like, this is the camcorder we had when my wife and I first got married, before we got iPhones. So holds like this, got the viewer on it here. And it just compares very nicely in size and functionality to the real camcorder. Okay. Now, that's not to say there's some things that could be improved on this camera. For example, it does not include the very colorful strap that was included in the original camera build. It's a leftover piece. Matter of fact, there are several leftover parts. You know, as you expect from the alternate builds, you know, a lot of extra parts. I'm not really complaining about that too much. Another complaint, not a big complaint, is just something that I think Lego could have maybe spent a little bit more time thinking about in the design process, was the ability to make this fold out viewer rotate. And let me demonstrate that on our original camcorder. So the viewer folds out and it can rotate full circle. Well, at least 380 degrees and then back again. Okay. There, I believe, with some modifications, especially since this set actually does come with a ball joint. It was used in the original build, and I think with a few adaptations, you could attach the viewer to a ball joint and be able to rotate it. Maybe someone else could design a mock based on the camcorder with that modification. I believe that you could also attach the strap somehow, because again, the original camcorder comes with a strap. Okay, so I want anyone to think that this review is just a negative review of the camcorder. I love it. I think as far as 3-in-1s goes, this is a very, very strong alternate build. I love the original camera. This is a very, very close second. I'm not gonna knock it too much. Those are just some minor details, things I noticed. I think it's fine the way it is. I just think with any Lego, they could be improved. So I'm going to leave that at that. So if you get a chance to build the camcorder before you build your main camera, or you want to do the TV, any of the 3 builds with this set, I think it's definitely worth your time. So that concludes my review of the camcorder. Please, thank you for following along, watching the video. Please like and subscribe, really helps my channel. And keep on building. Bye. Hey y'all, welcome back to my review of the TV, which is the third of the 3 builds from the Retro Camera 3-in-1. And here it is. And I'm going to give you my honest opinion right off the bat. I found this build to be a big disappointment compared to the first 2 builds. It's rather small. It does look like a TV. It's even got a little antenna here on top. And it does use all 6 of the sticker parts, which is something that the camcorder didn't do. So that's a 1-up for that. But that's probably about the only advantage, if you can call it that, over the camcorder. My personal preference is that either of the other 2 builds are significantly better in construction and design than this one. Realize that Lego tends to put, there's 2, like 1 really strong build, 1 kind of a semi-strong build, and 1 lower end build. Now I will say on the first 2, both of those are neck and neck. They are excellent builds in their own right. I will give them that. If I were to make any kind of improvement to this, honestly, probably the use of like a light kit or a light brick behind these, because if you're in a dark room, it doesn't show up too well. I mean, in here, a very well lit room like this, you can see all the stickers very clearly on this. So my honest opinion is, if you want to build this just to build it, build it quickly, take it apart, and build one of the other two cameras in the set. Overall, I enjoyed building the set. Of course, this is the my number 3 of the 3, and definitely worth $20. It's a very worthy set. Pick it up. You've had the chance to before it goes away. And that concludes my review of the 3-in-1 camera and all 3 builds within it. Thank you for watching along, and if you enjoy my content, please give me a like and a subscribe to follow for more. Keep on building. Bye.